Yo, what the FK just got exposed in the Chicago? FBG Duck's own mother just came forward and dropped the most explosive accusation in drill history. She's claiming Big Mike and King Von were behind her son's murder. That's right. The same King Von everybody thought was just in a rap beef. The same Big Mike who's been moving in the shadows. Now Duck's mama is pointing fingers with tears in her eyes and pain in her voice, saying these two had everything to do with that tragic day Duck got hit. Fans are completely shocked. The internet is exploding. Comments are flooding in faster than the ops on O'Block. Some are calling her brave, others are saying she's opening up old wounds that could get more people killed. The streets are buzzing, family members are divided, and the whole drill scene is picking sides like it's wartime again. Emotions are running higher than ever. This ain't just another rumor. This is a mother's raw pain turning into a full-blown accusation that could shake the entire Chicago underworld. She held nothing back. She named names. She said motives. She said setups. And what she revealed next, man, it's about to tear this whole game apart. You thought the FBG Duck and King Von beef died with them? Nah, his mama just brought it back to life and threw Big Mike right in the middle of the fire. After that mother's shocking confession dropped, the entire Chicago drill scene flipped upside down overnight. FBG Duck's mom, a woman who stayed silent for years, finally stepped in front of the camera with tears streaming down her face. Her voice cracked with every word as she looked straight into the lens and said, "They took my baby. Big Mike and King Von, they planned it. I know what I'm talking about." Fans went crazy. Seichi's comments section exploded with over 50,000 comments in the first hour. Some were screaming "Free the guys." Others were posting praying hands saying justice for Duck. The algorithm pushed this video everywhere, and now the whole world is watching this family drama unfold in real time. Let me break it down for y'all exactly how this went down. According to Duck's mother, the problem started way before that fatal day in 2020. She claims Big Mike had been having secret meetings with certain people from the other side. She says he was tired of Duck getting too powerful in the streets and the music game. "My son was shining too bright," she said in the interview. "They couldn't handle his light." She even dropped alleged private conversations she overheard. In one emotional moment she recalled, Duck came home one night frustrated, saying Big Mike had been acting strange, avoiding eye contact, and asking too many questions about his schedule. "Mama, something feel off," Duck supposedly told her. Those words now hit different after everything that's come out. But here's where it gets even messier. Duck's mom is claiming King Von wasn't just involved in the rap beef. She says he was personally coordinating with Big Mike to make sure the hit went clean. She mentioned secret phone calls, money exchanged, and even a specific meeting spot on the south side where everything was supposedly planned. Emotions ran high as she described the night she found out her son had been shot. "I felt it in my soul before the phone even rang," she cried. Now family members are starting to take sides. One of Duck's close cousins went live yesterday and said, "Anti-speaking facts. We always knew something wasn't right with Big Mike." But another relative pushed back hard, saying the mom is just grieving and looking for someone to blame. The family is completely divided right now. Old group chats are leaking. Old videos are resurfacing. People who used to claim they were neutral are now picking teams. Big Mike himself hasn't responded yet, but sources close to him are already calling this a desperate attempt for clout. One person in his circle texted me, "She's hurt, we get it, but throwing Von's name in this is crazy. He's not even here to defend himself." But the fans aren't buying it easy. Drill pages are posting old footage of King Von and Duck throwing subs at each other, reminding everybody how heated that beef really was. Let's not forget the personal stakes here. Duck's mom isn't just a grieving mother. She's a woman who lost her child to gun violence in the streets they all claim to love. Her voice shook when she said, "I carried that boy for 9 months. I raised him. And they took him like he was nothing." The pain in her words had thousands of mothers across the city crying with her. Social media is full of reaction videos of people playing her interview and breaking down. But hold up, here comes the first major twist that nobody saw coming. According to what Duck's mom revealed, there was a third person involved. She didn't name him fully, but she dropped heavy hints. She mentioned the man with the white car who was seen near the scene right before the shooting. Fans immediately started speculating who this mystery man could be. Some are saying it's a well-known affiliate of Big Mike. Others think it connects back to older crews that had problems with FBG. The tension is rising every single hour. Duck's old crew members are starting to speak out. One former associate went on a podcast last night and said, "We warned Duck about Big Mike. He always smiled in his face, but we saw the jealousy. Vaughn was just the gun they used." This is getting personal for a lot of people. King Von's own fans are defending him hard in the comments, saying he had nothing to do with it and that this is character assassination. One popular page posted, "Vaughn was a shooter, but he was never a sneaky killer. Leave his name out the mud." The back and forth is getting nasty. Meanwhile, Duck's mom dropped another emotional bomb. She said after her son died, Big Mike actually reached out to the family trying to act like he was there for them. "He came to my house with flowers and fake tears," she claimed. "Now I understand why. He wanted to see if we knew anything." The betrayal feels deep. The family says they trusted him. Now that trust is shattered into pieces. As the video of her interview spread like wildfire, big names in the industry started reacting. Some rappers from Chicago slid in her DMs offering support. Others stayed completely silent, probably scared of what might come out next. The streets are watching. The ops are laughing. And the real ones are trying to figure out who's telling the truth. But wait, just when you think this story couldn't get any crazier, Duck's mom revealed something that changes everything. She says she has proof. Not just words, actual proof. She mentioned old text messages, voice notes, and even a video from a family gathering where Big Mike allegedly slipped up and said something suspicious. Fans are begging for her to drop the receipts. "Auntie, don't play, show the proof," is trending all over Twitter and Instagram. The pressure is on. Everybody wants to see if this is real smoke or just pain talking. This whole situation has the city on edge. Old rivalries that were cooling down are heating back up. People are moving differently in the streets. Mothers are holding their sons closer. And the drill community is once again reminded how dangerous this lifestyle really is. Duck's legacy was already massive, but now his mother has made sure his story stays alive in the most painful way possible. She's not asking for peace. She's asking for justice. And she believes Big Mike and the memory of King Von hold the answers. The first 48 hours since her interview dropped have been complete chaos. But this is only the beginning. Because according to inside sources, more people from the inner circle are getting ready to talk. More secrets are about to spill. And the next name that might get exposed could shock all of us. As the days went by after Duck's mom dropped that first interview, the pressure on Big Mike became unbearable. He finally broke his silence on a late-night Instagram live. Looking stressed, eyes red, he stared into the camera and said, "Man, I loved Duck like a brother. This what y'all doing now? Using his mama to come after me? Y'all got me fucked up." His voice was shaking with anger. He denied everything, saying King Von had his own problems but he never teamed up with him against Duck. But the fans weren't convinced. The comment section roasted him alive. "Why you sound so nervous then?" One top comment said, "Auntie ain't lying, we see it in your eyes." The live got clipped and spread everywhere. Even Candidly Cassie-style reaction channels jumped on it the same night, breaking down every word Big Mike said. Here comes the second major twist that flipped the whole story again. Duck's mom went back on camera for round 2, and this time she brought receipts, at least that's what she claimed. She played a muffled voice note where a man's voice, allegedly Big Mike, could be heard saying, "Vaughn gotta handle this Duck situation, he getting too hot." The audio was low quality but clear enough to cause complete chaos. Emotions ran high as she played it on stream. "That's his voice. I know my son's so-called brothers," she shouted. The drill world exploded once more. Old friends of Duck started coming forward one by one. One former FBG member, who asked to stay anonymous, told a popular YouTube channel, Big Mike was always jealous. Duck was the face. Duck was the talent. Mike was the muscle, but he wanted more power. When Vaughn started blowing up, he saw his chance to switch sides. Family drama reached another level when Duck's younger sister went live crying. "My mama been holding this pain for years. Leave her alone. If Big Mike innocent, then prove it. Drop the proof like my mama did." Her emotional plea hit hard. Fans were tagging Big Mike non-stop, demanding answers. The pressure was mounting so heavy that even some big Chicago rappers started commenting indirectly. One well-known artist posted a mysterious tweet, "Some secrets supposed to stay in the ground. Now y'all digging up graves. Be careful." People assumed it was about this situation. The whole city felt the tension. Streets were quieter than usual. Everybody was watching what would happen next. But Big Mike wasn't going down without a fight. 2 days later he dropped a response video that was over 20 minutes long. In it, he got emotional too. "I was with Duck the week before he died. We laughed, we smoked, we talked about the future. Why would I do that if I wanted him gone?" He even cried on camera. Real tears or acting, the internet is still debating. He blamed the ops, the police, and the media for turning brothers against each other. Yet Duck's mom wasn't backing down. In her next interview she said, "He can cry all he wants. I remember the phone calls after my son died. He was too calm. Too quick to ask what I knew. A real brother would have been angry like me." The back and forth between the grieving mother and the accused man had the entire community hooked. It felt like reality TV but way more dangerous. Now let's talk about the King Von angle because that part got even wilder. Duck's mom claimed that Von and Big Mike met at a secret location weeks before the shooting. She said a mutual friend told her they were planning how to catch Duck slipping. Von wanted the smoke but Mike wanted the benefit, she alleged. Fans started digging up old diss tracks and interviews where Von and Duck were throwing shots. The timeline started making sense to a lot of people. One big twist came when an old associate of King Von decided to speak. In a blurry FaceTime interview, he said, "Von didn't like Duck, that's facts. But would he team up with Big Mike? I don't know about that one." Even he sounded unsure. This uncertainty only made the conspiracy theories grow stronger. Some fans created full breakdown videos connecting dots from 2019 to 2020. The personal stakes are massive for everyone involved. Big Mike is fighting for his reputation and possibly his safety. Duck's family is fighting for justice and peace for their loved one. The fans are divided between loyalty to Duck and respect for King Von's legacy. Old friendships are ending in real time. Group chats are blowing up. People are unfollowing each other left and right. Now let's talk about the King Von angle because that part got even wilder. Duck's mom claimed that Von and Big Mike met at a secret location weeks before the shooting. She said a mutual friend told her they were planning how to catch Duck slipping. Von wanted the smoke but Mike wanted the benefit, she alleged. Fans started digging up old diss tracks and interviews where Von and Duck were throwing shots. The timeline started making sense to a lot of people. One big twist came when an old associate of King Von decided to speak. In a blurry FaceTime interview, he said, "Von didn't like Duck, that's facts. But would he team up with Big Mike? I don't know about that one." Even he sounded unsure. This uncertainty only made the conspiracy theories grow stronger. Some fans created full breakdown videos connecting dots from 2019 to 2020. The personal stakes are massive for everyone involved. Big Mike is fighting for his reputation and possibly his safety. Duck's family is fighting for justice and peace for their loved one. The fans are divided between loyalty to Duck and respect for King Von's legacy. Another emotional moment came when Duck's mom sat down with her grandson, Duck's son. She looked at the little boy and said, "Your daddy was a king. And I'm making sure the truth comes out for you." That clip broke millions of hearts. Mothers across the country related to her pain. The human side of this street drama made it even more powerful. But not everyone is supporting her. Some O-Block affiliates pushed back hard. One known voice in the drill scene said on a podcast, "She grieving but she's stirring up war. Von dead, leave him out. Big Mike been solid. This gonna get more people hurt." The threats started flying in comment sections. People warning Duck's mom to be careful what she says next. As part 2 of this saga continues, more witnesses are stepping forward. One former female friend of the crew claimed she heard Big Mike arguing with Duck weeks before the incident. They were yelling about money and respect, she said. Duck felt like Mike was moving funny. These stories keep piling up, making it harder for Big Mike to stay silent. The city is split down the middle. Some blocks are riding with Duck's family. Others are staying loyal to Big Mike. Old alliances are being tested. New enemies are being made. This one interview from a grieving mother has reopened wounds that many thought had healed. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more intense, Duck's mom dropped her biggest hint yet. She said the full truth involves not just Big Mike and King Von, but people who are still alive and active in the music game today. The ones smiling in your face right now, she warned. They the ones you need to watch. That statement sent chills through the entire industry. Who is she talking about? Which big names are scared right now? The suspense is killing everybody. That statement sent chills through the entire industry. Who is she talking about? Which big names are scared right now? The suspense is killing everybody. As this drama reached its peak, Big Mike dropped one last response that left fans speechless. In a raw, unfiltered video, he looked directly at the camera and said, "Duck's mom, I understand your pain. But you pointing fingers at me and a dead man ain't bringing your son back. I got love for Duck forever. If I had the information, I would have handled it myself." His voice cracked at the end. For the first time, he sounded like a man who was truly affected. But Duck's mom wasn't moved. She fired back in another interview with even more fire. "Love? You don't know what love is. My son trusted you. He called you brother. And you sold him out for what? A little power? A little money." The raw emotion in her voice had thousands crying with her. The mother versus the accused. This battle was now the biggest topic in rap. Multiple dramatic twists kept coming. A leaked group chat from years ago surfaced where Big Mike allegedly joked about handling certain people who were getting too big. Whether real or fake, the damage was done. Fans were doing deep dives, comparing dates, voices, and locations. The entire Chicago drill timeline got rewritten in comment sections. Duck's old friends held a private meeting that somehow got leaked. In the audio, one voice said, "If Big Mike did this, he gotta answer to the streets, not just the internet." Another voice warned, "Starting a war behind this gonna end with more mamas crying." The internal conflict inside FBG was real and painful to watch. Even King Von's side of the family started feeling the heat. Some relatives asked people to stop dragging his name, saying he already paid the ultimate price. But Duck's mom stood firm. "I ain't got no hate for his family, but the truth is the truth. My son deserves justice." The reactions from the bigger rap community were mixed. Some big names stayed quiet, not wanting any smoke. Others posted subtle support for Duck's family. One popular rapper posted a black screen with a caption, "Protect the mothers." Fans read between the lines and went wild with theories. This story has everything: betrayal, jealousy, street politics, family pain, and unsolved murder. The personal stakes couldn't be higher. Big Mike is fighting for his life and legacy. Duck's family is fighting for closure. The fans are fighting for their favorite artists' names. And the streets, they're just waiting to see what explodes next. One final twist came when an alleged eyewitness reached out to Duck's mom privately. According to her, this person claimed they saw Big Mike in a car near the area on the day of the shooting. She hasn't revealed the full details yet, but she promised more is coming. "The truth always comes out," she said with tired but determined eyes. "I'm doing this for my son and every mother who lost a child to these streets." The family remains divided. Some want peace, others want blood. Old friendships have been destroyed. New alliances have formed. Chicago drill will never be the same after this mother's courage. FBG Duck's name is ringing louder than ever, not just in music, but in the fight for truth. This saga has shown us the dark side of the game, how jealousy can destroy brotherhoods, how pain can turn into power, and how one mother's voice can shake the whole city. And that's the full crazy story of how FBG Duck's mom exposed Big Mike and dragged King Von's name back into the spotlight. From secret meetings to leaked audio, from family tears to street tension, this drama has had more twists than a movie. The big questions still remain. Does Duck's mom really have the proof she claims? Was Big Mike really involved, or is this just a grieving mother's anger? And how deep does this conspiracy actually go? Will more names drop? Will the streets react? Or will this all fade away like so many other Chicago stories? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: FBG Duck's legacy is still alive, and his mother made sure nobody forgets what happened to him. Yo, if you made it this far, that means you're locked in with the real. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you believe Duck's mom, or do you think Big Mike is innocent? Team Duck or Team Mike? Should King Von be left out of this, or was he really involved? I want to know what y'all think. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we bring you this type of raw, unfiltered drill news and drama every single week. Like this video if you want part 2 of this saga, because trust me, there's way more coming. Share this with your homies who need to see what's really going on in these streets. Protect the mothers, respect the truth, and stay dangerous but smart out here. This is your boy bringing you the real mix with the fake smoke, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, Chicago. The streets never sleep, and neither do we. Peace.